Then said he unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
End times.
And great earthquakes shall be in divers places, and famines and pestilences, and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, by Shem, Yahawashi, by Shem Rakakwadash. Also, I would like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, teaching this truth in its entirety. Also, I would like to say shalom to the brothers who are out there on the highways and byways, making their bodies a living sacrifice, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. I just wanted to get on here and bring out a dream that I had when I was sleeping the other night. Before I start, I want to bring out a precept from the book of Acts chapter 2 and verse 17. And it reads, And it shall come to pass in the last days, said Yahawah, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. So I was having, I had this dream the other night, Salaki. Me and my wife and my family, my kids, we just moved into a new place. And we got this big old window that's pretty attractive, you know, it's the main attraction in the living room. And this one evening, I'm still dreaming, but in this evening, it was just a regular night, but it was just like so dark outside. And you know, my wife, she knows that we Israel, but you know, she just ain't moving her feet to the testimony, you know. But I was asleep in my dream, and it just felt so real, man. We was in the living room, and all of a sudden we go to the window because, you know, we seen something outside. And when we looked outside, you know, we seen chariots, you know, blew us away. However, as we kept on focusing on these chariots, I mean, we seen the moon start to move, you know, and, you know, that made us a little frightened as well. You know, I was saying those are the chariots of salvation. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, what seemed to be a dark, just darkness, very vividly, we just start seeing lights come through the darkness. And that whole time we was just looking up at the sky. It was a huge chariot, you know. And even in my dream, I was saying, call halal Yahawah by Shem Yahawashi. You know, I just kept on saying it because I have always, you know, wished that, you know, that my wife would see something miraculous like that, you know. And in my dream, when I seen it, I was like, wow. I mean, this chariot was huge. I mean, we couldn't even see the whole chariot because it was just that big. It had bright lights, and I mean, this thing was moving all over the place, but it was so huge, but you could still see it just moving around. And you know, my wife, she was just like, you know, she was scared. She had fear. You know, everyone who was looking out the window, you know, some other people seeing it also, but I can just remember my household acknowledging these chariots and things that are going on in the sky. And it was just like, it was something that you never seen before, not even in one of those movies, you know, that Esau made. It was just, you know, it was only, you know, something that Yahawah Shem Yahawashi could perform, you know. And for some reason, the dream switched. I went outside and I seen a brother who, you know, we always just speak, never talk to, or nothing like that. On this certain day, you know, instead of me trying to run up to him and say, hey, man, I've seen spaceships, did you see the chariots, you know, trying to have a regular conversation, I couldn't, because looked up, and when I seen the brother for the first time on this day in my dream, the brother was in his garage, you know, with his animals, you know, recording, doing a video. You know what I'm saying? He was a believer. You know, he was making an edifying video. You know, and you know, it was a lot more that went on, more than I can remember in my dream. But then it fast forwarded a little bit, and then like everybody was on lockdown. You know, everybody was like in their houses, locked into their houses, and you know, they had troops getting ready to just like go from house to house. And you know, I woke up, but it was just something about that dream. I mean, it was just something about how that chariot, you know, just came to life out of nowhere. You know, it just snuck up on us, and then like everybody seen it. You know, but I just wanted to share that dream, you know, through the spirit of Yahawashi. I hope you brothers stay in this truth, man. Stay diligently, you know. To the brothers of Great Millstone, you know, I thank you, brothers, man, because y'all definitely are bringing comfort, you know, to believers like me. You know, I was once in a camp, you know, that had me bugged out, you know, but you know, I just kept the faith, you know, and then, you know, Yahawashi, you know, he led me to the brothers of Great Millstone. So again, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bashem, Yahawashi, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And also shalom to the brothers who are out there making edifying videos. Peace and salutation to the hopefully elect. Shalom.